morning, everyone. Welcome back to KGP News. I am your host for today, Goh Yi Wei. On today's news highlight, students from College and University has invented time travel. We apologize for the sudden interruption on our show. It seems we have a very special guest joining on our show today. Please welcome Sir Isaac Newton.
Hi. It's been a nice day and it's strange for me to be here right now.
Okay, don't worry. If you don't mind, would you please introduce yourself to the audience on our show? Background of yourself, so to say.
Oh, yeah, sure. My name is Isaac Newton and I was born in 4th of January 1643. Yada yada yada. I was born in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England. My father died 3 months before I was born and spent most of my early years with my grandmother after my mother remarried. In my early years, I went to the King's School at Grantham but was removed from school as my mother wanted me to become a farmer. Lucky enough, my headmaster persuaded my mom to get me back to school. I became the top-ranking student and was eventually admitted to University of Cambridge's Trinity College in the year 1661.
Wow, it seems that you had quite a rough start in life. I'm glad it didn't stop you from continuing your studies.
Thanks for the compliment. My background still has ways to go. Do all of you still want to hear it?
Of course! After all, you are the star of the interview.
Well then, let's continue. During my studies at Cambridge, I was fascinated with the works of modern philosophers and astronomers. This includes Descartes, Galileo, and Kepler. I also set down in my notebook a series of questions about mechanical philosophy. Fortunately or unfortunately, the Great Plague caused our institute to shut down in 1665 and all students had to return home.
If I may add, why did you mention fortunately?
Oh, we'll get to that part in a minute.
I see. Well, let's move on then.
It was during these times that I discovered about the phenomenon called gravity, and it was all thanks to a single apple. With this new discovery, I went on to establish 3 laws of motion.
Oh, I heard of this before. The first law is that every object in a state of uniform motion will remain in that state unless an external force acts on it. Am I correct? If I remember correctly, the second law of motion is that force is equal to mass times acceleration.
Besides gravity, I also determined that white light is made up of all spectrums of light. It was also around these times that I discovered the generalized binomial theorem.
Ah, so you were the one who invented calculus.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Unfortunately, the time of our show is limited, and I really appreciate you joining on our show today, Sir Isaac Newton.
No problem at all. Though I'm still wondering why and how I got here, and I'm quite fascinated by these equipments you have here.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, our time is up, and you will be sent back to your timeline very, very soon. Probably right now.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, this famous physicist died on March 31st, 1727. Wait! With that, this concludes our show.